Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Anthony Galamise. It's Monday, August 5th, 2024. Hope everybody's having a great day so far. As far as me, this heat's getting to me, so I'm going to be kind of feeling down and out. So I'm just trying to navigate or get through it. Weather's going up and down here in Fresno, California. So just bear with me. I just want to run down with stuff that happened at Raiders training camp today. Just looking at reports and just before I get into all that, again, would like for you guys to hit the like, subscribe button if you haven't already. If you have, thank you very much. Make sure you tell your friends and family, if they're big time Raider fans, to follow me. Give you my take, good and bad. Whether it be good stuff or criticism, because it's got to be both ways. I'm not going to be favoring the Raiders. There's no way. I mean, that's not who I am. I'm going to call it like I see it. If I see something that's going wrong, I'm going to call it out. That's all part of being a journalist. You can't be a homer. You just got to call it like you see it. And I'm not going to hold back. And if somebody jacks up, then I'm going to call it out. And somebody's car alarm's going off, which is annoying. They know that their car alarm's going off and they don't do anything about it, which is kind of dumb, to be honest. They're just walking towards the car, so just hit the stupid button to turn off the alarm. I don't get it. I don't know how people don't know that their car alarm's going off. Come on now. Anyways, finally, thank you very much. Anyways, little rant there. That's kind of like a taste of what I'll be talking about if I see something wrong with the Raiders. We'll go on a rant. I'm going to say something, whether you guys like it or not, because that's whole, like I said, it's all part of the whole thing of being impartial. You can't be a homer. There's no way about it. Not a Raider fan or anything like that. I have friends, I have family who are Raider fans, so but I like covering the Raiders. It's something that I've enjoyed doing. I'll keep covering the Raiders until there's another opportunity somewhere where, I don't know, but I'm so used to talking about the Raiders, and really enjoy it because you guys are passionate about your team, silver and black, and that's pretty amazing. So you guys been through you guys seen it through good and bad times. Lately it's been some bad times, and some of these some people don't understand with their automobile what's missing. You guys kind of get an idea what that is. I don't know how you could drive around like that, but whatever. Not hearing about talk about car alarms or missing parts of your car. That's gonna sound all rough. Here talking about the Raiders, but again, the Raiders had another practice today. A big takeaway from this, just looking at Vic Tafer's tweets and others, Gardner Minshew didn't look like he had a good day, but whatever. Kind of look a little bit better today. Okay, whatever. That's gonna happen. We're not gonna know who's gonna be the leader, so let's not annoy any of those guys as a Raiders starting quarterback. Who knows? Some of you guys want Anthony Brown to be a starting quarterback. That's kind of ridiculous, to be honest. Let's not go there yet. In fact, let's not even go there. We'll see Anthony Brown be the starting quarterback. If it happens, then I'll eat crow, but I don't see it happening. At the very least, he'll be the third string quarterback. Right now, it's down to Minshew and O'Connell, who's going to be the starting quarterback. Has to be, we're going to find out and get our first taste this coming Saturday when the Raiders play the Minnesota Vikings. We'll know a little bit more from that game. See who's going to be the leader. The depth chart, never mind the depth chart. The depth chart is going to come out. If you see O'Connell the starting quarterback, don't go out there and say, oh, he's going to be a starting quarterback in week 1. We don't know that. Nobody knows. Only Antonio Pierce, Luke Getsy, Tom Telesco is going to know that before everybody, of course. But I just think that the Raiders starting quarterback is not going to be named until week before the season starts. They'll get a clearer knowing of what's going to happen with the Raiders on the offensive side, because on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about the defense on the. I almost repeated myself. You don't have to worry about the defense because I feel like they got the parts, they got the pieces, and they got the players, and it's just a matter of holding down what's going to happen at quarterback, because all these practices that you're going to be seeing in Costa Mesa before they go back to Henderson, it's not going to be clear who's going to be the starting quarterback. Again, there's going to be some good and bad days. Again, let's not anoint Anthony Brown the starting quarterback. Let's not anoint Gardner Minshew the starting quarterback. And let's not anoint Eno Okada as the starting quarterback. You're just speculating based on what you're seeing. Tweets from Vic Tafer, Vinny Bonsignor, Adam Hill, Paul Gutierrez, Tyshawn Reed. Like I said, only Antonio Pierce knows what's going to happen with the Raiders starting quarterback. He's not in no rush to make a decision right now, because that'd be foolish if he did, or if he did. So let's just take a back seat. Let's wait and see what happens. But I just think there's no rush in this. Yeah, I know this is a good storyline, but you just gotta be patient with what the Raiders are doing at their starting quarterback position. The time is going to come when we're all going to find out at the same time from Antonio Pierce at his press conference who's going to be the starting quarterback. But for now, both quarterbacks are just trying to figure themselves out. Again, it's going to be good and bad days. And they're all doing this without Davante Adams, who's with his wife, who's about to give birth at any time to a baby boy. So congratulations soon to Davante Adams and his wife and the girls. But nonetheless, the Raiders' wide receiver is looking pretty good, I think. I know there's been drop issues with Trey Tucker, but I think they can overcome it. I'm really impressed with Wilkerson, though. See that he made some, pretty good catch, like a dive catch today. That's what you want to see from somebody who's trying to make the roster. Like Wilkerson's size. Jalen Guyton came back today. He came off the PUP list, so that's a good thing for the Raiders. The Raiders signed him to a free agent deal, so he got back on the practice field today. Signed some autographs for fans after the practice. So another weapon. But besides Davante Adams, Jacoby Myers, then you also have Brock Bowers and Michael Mayer. Who's going to be the third wide receiver? I mean, yeah, it's going to be Trey Tucker, but the drop issues, we'll see if those issues go away when the season starts, or even preseason, because he needs to know that he needs to be depended on. Because if there's going to be Eno Okada or Gardner Minshew, they need to rely on him if he's going to be able to catch him. He's not going to catch him. If he's going to drop passes, he's going to put somebody else in who's waiting for their time. So I think the biggest concern for me, though, going into the season is the Raiders' offensive side of the ball, because they all had issues with scoring points last year, and I just think the benchmark for the Raiders to score points is 25 points at least to get some wins, because I feel that, like I said, you can count on the defense to do their part. Now it's just a matter of the offense doing their part, and not knowing who the quarterback is. You just gotta make sure come week 2 or week 3 of the preseason that you have an understanding of what's going to happen with the offense. It was abysmal last year with the Raider offense. It was ridiculous. They lost a lot of games because of the offense, and that hurt their chances of making the playoffs. And I just think that if they have dreams of making the playoffs, or even dreams of going all the way, long shot, but Super Bowl, they got to win games, scoring points. I know defense wins championships, but for how long? The defense did their part last year. Like, I keep reminding you guys about the Minnesota Vikings game, 3-0. Defense win championships, but they lost. It was all up to the offense to do something, and it was critical that the Raiders were driving, and then they turned the ball over in Vikings territory. You guys all remember that? That was terrible. That was a microcosm of how the season went for the Raiders. Just didn't go their way, and they're hoping that this season will change for the better this year. They're all optimistic. Every team's optimistic going into the season, but I just think that Raiders, who are projected to finish 6-11 by most analysts, and third in the AFC West, feel that the Raiders have no shot. Even some predict them to finish behind the Denver Broncos, dead last in the AFC West. So, I mean, it's all, like I said, it's all because it all comes down to the quarterback position. What are the Raiders going to do? We're going to find out, like I said. But anyways, that's all I got to say for today. Not much to say. Although I went 10 minutes, 2 minutes of that went on a rant about the automobile car alarm. And so, anyways, thank you for watching. Really enjoyed talking about the Raiders as much as I can, and hope to hear from you guys. Hope to hear for your feedback on what I'm saying and how I feel the Raiders are going to go this season. Anyways, hit the like, subscribe button. Again, my name is Anthony Galavis, and talk soon.